Hey everybody, it's Caressa again. Hey, happy Halloween. Well, kind of early. Are you scared yet? Yeah, me neither. Anyway, we're gonna play. We're not gonna play. We are going to color from Color by Number Spooky Houses by Alexandra Franzese. We're gonna color again in this today. This is the blank part of the book where you can just color whatever you want. I put my own numbers in here, so we'll see what it turns out like together. I've decided to use color changing markers today for our shading. Ooh, these are from Five Below, so they're pretty good. I've had them for a minute. So I just picked out some of these, and we're going to use those. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's see. Let's start with orange. Orange I wrote down as number 3 on here. And these caps do not fit on the end. Personal pet peeve of mine. I'm not saying it has to do that, but it would be nice, you know. So how y'all doing? Hope you're doing okay. I've been fine, doing my usual. Nothing special. The most exciting thing that happened today was a weird smell came out of the heater. That was about the most exciting thing that happened all day. So, in other words, nothing exciting happened. Okay. And then this is 3. Make sure I'm in the screen so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to turn around the, this is the opposite end. This causes the color change effect. So hopefully you can see it. There, that's a good indication right there. Let's see. And this is also 3. I tend to go around the whole picture, kind of putting in colors. Like I'll put in all the orange at once. I'll put in all the yellow at once. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That might be kind of boring. Maybe we'll switch it up a bit. I think we'll just kind of do areas so it's not visually boring for you to see me put in just one color all over the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see where the video takes us, I guess. And this yellow highlight here. Okay. So now that we've got the orange done over on this side, the cap back on. The next number is 8, which is red. And I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, I don't know about red on the pumpkins like that. But next to the orange, it does work, I think. So, that's just my personal opinion. So, I think it'll be fine. Let's see, and then this is 8 too. I've been thinking about things to draw that we could color together, and I don't know why, I'm just kind of drawing a blank. I don't, no pun intended. I am drawing a blank. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not sure. I could use you guys' input, that's for sure, to see what you guys might like. By the way, thanks again to the person who commented the other day. That just made my day. That was so great. It was wonderful. Okay, and then this is red also. Now let's turn it over and use the not the highlighter, the color change part of it. There. So you can really see it here, the color change. Let's see, and then I used yellow, which is number 10. Now, as I recall, I don't know that the color change really works with this particular marker, because you can see the color change on the marker. It goes from yellow to yellow, and I'm like, why? It goes from a light color to another light color. I mean, come on. It's not very sporting of you. So we may not, we may have to just pick a different color to shade with. I forgot to put 10 here. But that's straw, so that's obviously 10. So we may have to pick another color to go in there for some shading. These are 10. Should really have that spotlight thing on my camera. I'm going to have to, next video, I'm going to have to remember to do that. I'm not going to do it right now because I'd have to dig around in the camera settings to do that, I think. Really? Yeah. That's not very impressive, I must say. Yeah, that's not. We're just gonna we're gonna choose another color. We're gonna go back in with some orange and shade a little bit, because that's very not impressive to me. A little bit of orange right there. Orange here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we have pink. Pink is number 2. I decided to shade the mouth with pink. I don't know why, I just decided to do it that way. Or the pumpkins, rather. You know what I meant, the mouth of the pumpkins. The jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, it works fine. And then these flowers, I made 2. Been in kind of a slump lately. I should really be working on my comic, but I haven't been doing it. I just kind of been in kind of a funk lately. I don't know. I'm going to use this to make like a little center in the flower. It's not showing up at all, is it? Well, okay, give it a minute. I think it's showing up. It's just really slow. All right. Oh, and this part, there's I made this a checkerboard pattern here on the scarecrow. I probably should have picked a picture that had bigger open areas so we could do this a bit quicker, but I don't know. Hopefully it won't take us forever. Okay, I forgot to do this button, this button yellow. Yeah, that highlighter color on that white highlight, the color change on the white is not really doing much of anything. I don't know what's going on there. Well, just put a little bit here anyway. It's kind of doing something. I think if I give it a little time, maybe it might. Maybe not. Just going to put some purple in there. A substitute with some purple. Oop. Got a little furry thing from the marker on there. Okay. And then this is number 4, which is purple. Yeah, you can see this is the base color, and then the swirl is what the color changes to when you use the opposite end. I've been thinking also about, I have some Dungeons and Dragons coloring pages. I thought about doing those with you guys. I thought we could talk about some Dungeons and Dragons stories I have. Yes, I do have those. And if you play Dungeons and Dragons for more than 5 minutes, you'll have them as well. Okay, let us go with the green now. For this, green is number 9. Forgot to do that yellow. That's yellow also. But I am going to put that there because I know that that yellow doesn't work, and I'm going to use that for shading. So is everybody psyched for Halloween? I hope you are. Our dog Potato that we used to have, she's passed. She's in heaven now. But we used to dress her up in all sorts of costumes for Halloween. One year she was a fairy princess. One year she was a ladybug. We still have her box of costumes in the house. Our dog now, Honey Bun, she's a good pup, but she's too excitable. And we're kind of afraid that she might scare the kids because she's excitable, you know. She's not mean or anything. She just gets so excited. She wants to see everybody, and you know. Coming in with the color change there. And then here, I kind of like on gourds where they get that striation thing going. I kind of want to make those, I think. Just some dashes. There we go. Oh, the eyes are green as well here. Okay. I left a little white there for the shiny part. And then I decided wanted to make the plant brown. Remind me here in a second. I'm going to go back in with the color change marker on the eyes. Add a little yellow shine to them. Don't let me forget now. Yeah, I thought I'd make the plants look a little more spooky or dead, like it's fall, or like they're just spooky dead plants. I don't know. So I went with brown. Okay. So now the eyes, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. Like that. And now let's see. I'm not sure if this one works either. Does this work? Yes, it works. Okay. Because some of these markers, I don't know if the color is too subtle or what, but they don't want to work. I mean, I'd still recommend these markers. It's just, you know how it is. Some are better than others. Changes to more of a green than a yellow, I feel, though. Okay, 4, that was purple. So this pot is also purple. It's interesting to see it come together because in a way you kind of feel like you know what the picture's going to look like when you put the color numbers in yourself. But in fact, you'll find as you put the whole picture together and you color it, you'll be like, I don't know, that looks so different than how I imagined it. And sometimes I'll even, like on the spot, decide, I don't like that, I'm going to change that color. I'm going to change that number. Okay, and 6 was blue. Just blue. Outside the lines there. Yeah, one of the channels that inspired me to start doing ASMR, well, not ASMR necessarily, but to start doing, like, you know, coloring pages. I don't know how light that's going to go, but there we go with the color change. One of the channels that inspired me the most was a channel called Southern ASMR. This lady does ASMR, and she colors lots of different things, mandalas and all sorts of stuff, and she's really soothing, and she's got a great sense of humor. She was talking about Tammy Faye Baker the other day, for those of you who know who that is, and it was cracking me up. So it just inspired me. I was like, I like coloring. I want to do my own videos too. So it really inspired me. Check out her channel if you're ever feeling froggy for wanting to look at something, especially for ASMR. Okay, so we colored this corner. I think that's cute. I think that's nice and vibrant. What do we want to do next? Let's do these pumpkins right here. Let's do these pumpkins. Let's just do sections together. I forgot to number the stem. Well, I know it's green, so it doesn't matter. So 3 is orange. It's our orange here. Yeah, so shout out to Southern ASMR if you ever see this. You probably won't, but hi anyway. Okay, and then these are 3. I kind of like to alternate which ones are orange and which ones are red, just for some interest. Didn't number that part either, but I know what color it is. It doesn't matter. Color change marker. And also I'm going to go ahead and preemptively put a little orange in here, just because I know that yellow does not color change well. And these are all yellow. So all we'll have to do is just come in and color it in yellow. Right now, in fact. So does anybody out there ever watch cozy mysteries like me? Like I said, I watch Murder, She Wrote. I watch Matlock. I watch Columbo. I've probably seen all of the episodes of each of them. Oh, forgot the mouth here. Which one's your favorite? I'm not sure. My toss-up would be between Matlock and Murder, She Wrote. I like both of those. Those are my favorites. Color change here. Let's see. And now we need the red marker. Yeah, my mom makes fun of me endlessly for it. She's like, what is wrong with you? Why do you watch these? I'm like, I don't know. Which is actually kind of rich for coming from her, considering she watches Hee Haw occasionally. It's kind of a weird nostalgia kind of thing, I think. To just watch something from when you were younger. I think my cat is meowing, and I don't know why, because there's nothing she could possibly need. Gravy, you're fine. I don't know what you could possibly need right now. You've got food, water, and air conditioning. What more could anybody ask for? Well, except if you're me, and it would be soda, water, soda, air conditioning, and food. Color change here. There we go. So the pumpkins are done. Let's do the spider and the bats. Now the spider and the bats, I made all brown. So here we go. These brown bats, whenever bats are colored in brown, they remind me of Count Chocula. Is it just me? That is an awesome cereal, by the way, Count Chocula. I actually have, you won't believe this, but I actually have a poster of Count Chocula. I got it in like a free package from like Walmart or something. It's a poster of Count Chocula, and it's like got a sticker on it that says scratch and sniff, and it's a little tombstone, which cracks me up because that means in the Count Chocula universe, somebody died and put scratch and sniff on their tombstone. I mean, think about that. That'd be hilarious, because in real life, you'd get people like lining up to scratch and sniff your headstone, you know what I mean? It'd be a thing. You'd have all sorts of people doing a pilgrimage just to come and scratch and sniff your tombstone. Why do I think about such things? Good Lord. But see, don't those bats look nice and chocolatey? Look very, very delicious. As delicious as bats can look, I suppose. I wonder if there's a culture out there. There probably is some sort of culture that probably eats bats and thinks they look delicious. Okay, spider is brown also. Now let's do the color change. I think I'll do the color change just over the wings like this. Just to kind of emphasize, I can't say words, and give like a little highlight. that. And then the spider can have it on their legs. Which, by the way, I just realized the spider has 6 legs, but whatever. Shh, don't tell. He's been hiding out from the mafia, pretending to be a spider when he's actually a bug. Alright, let us do the door. Let's do the door. The wreath is number 3. Took me a second there. Couldn't read my own numbers. Okay. Now come in with the color change pen. One thing you got to be careful about when you do these color change pens, though, is after you've just done the wet ink like this, it does make the paper weaker, so you want to be careful when you go in with that second layer. In fact, you might want to let it dry a little bit before you come back in. Actually, let's see. The windows are yellow, but again, I know that they're not color changed, so I'm just going to put some green to make a spooky lighting effect in there. Come back in with my yellow. Yeah, these color change markers actually really, I feel, do make a difference in your picture. The colors are very bright and cheerful, and they make kind of a cute and cheerful mood. Again, coming in with orange because the yellow won't color change. And they just make a cute picture. I can't explain why necessarily. It's just that whenever I do the color... door frame is number 2, by the way. It's just whenever I use them, I feel like the picture always comes out with a pretty cute color scheme. Okay. Now again, this pink one doesn't color change. So I'm going to just use a little bit of purple right there where I want shadow. And by the way, this here I marked off as number 2. These, I don't know what you call it, the pillar and the join of the house are also number 2. And I don't want to forget that those are pink. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Because I'm afraid I might forget later and just make them the same color as the house. Even though the number is clearly there. By the way, if you can't see the numbers for some reason, which you may not be able to because of the camera, they're in here in pencil. So they're quite light. Okay. Sorry, that took all my brain power to do that. Yeah, I don't know if these markers are the best to use in this book because I feel like They almost kind of want to eat the paper up a little bit. In fact, I think they do eat up the paper a little bit. But I just love the color so much. And, you know, who can say no to color change markers? You know how it is. Okay. And again, come in with the purple to make our shadow. Should probably put some shadow here and here. And I'm just gonna put some here. All right. Let's see. And now back to the door where we started out originally. I decided that these two panels are going to be green. And then I'm going to color change a little bit like that. I'm going to make kind of a pattern, like so, to kind of indicate depth a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense. Doesn't really look that great, but whatever. Whatever, we're going with it. Now the door, I have marked as black. Yes, I did mark that as black. Just checking my key here. Number 5 is black. Yeah, I really do. It really is a fun activity. I do recommend that people, you know, not only do color by number, but make their own color by number like this, where you just take a picture and you just plug in your own number key. I think that that's a lot. It's really a lot of fun. And like I said, you won't think so at first, but you'll be surprised at how the picture comes together. The picture will kind of, I don't know, it's like you think you know what it's going to look like, but you're going to be surprised. Like, for instance, I think that this picture is going to be swamped by orange when I first plugged in all the numbers. But now I'm looking at it, and there's actually quite a bit of green going on. Well, as you can see, you know, there's quite a bit of green. And I'm not adverse to that, because that's my favorite color, of course, so. But I didn't predict that. See, this is wanting to bleed over into that edge, because that paper is torn up there from that wet marker. Just kind of smooth that boogery edge out. It's just kind of, ugh. Make sure I get all the little spots. Pretty good. Oh my god, I think my cat is in the cat box again. What is with them having to use the cat box whenever I'm doing this? It's like they plan it. Flip to the color change here. And the weird thing is like, I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear it, but I can hear it, and it feels like it sounds so loud. But I don't know that you can hear them using the litter box. I don't know. Okay, let's leave that for a second, because I don't know. I think it's going to take a second for the color change to take effect. Also, we're going to do this lamp. Also, I'm going to... I've marked the inside here as yellow, but again, the yellow doesn't work with the color change. So I'm going to just come in with the green to like mimic that kind of spooky light color that we decided to do. Okay. The black, is it coming in a little bit? That surprises me. Because, I mean, you would think that the black is such a dark color that it would color change well. I don't know. If it doesn't color change well, I'll come in with an even darker color and shade. Or I'll come in with my, you know what I might do instead? I'll come in with my white acrylic marker and just lay that on top. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, magical adventure time. I got to move the camera. Whoop. Okay, we're back. All right. Magical adventure over. This is just an Artex white acrylic marker. They're not open stock. They come in a set, but I like using the white for, you know, different things. It's handy to have around. Okay. Make sure to wipe that off on paper before you, I'm wiping it off on my thumb. I don't recommend doing that, but yeah, wipe that off on paper before you put the cap back on and put it back in your stuff, because otherwise it'll carry that black color to your next project. Well, let's see. What I think is we're going to stop here for today, because we've already been going 38 minutes. And I'm not, we've almost hit 40 minutes, and I don't want to like go 2 hours or anything. So let's just stop here for today, and then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, we'll pick it back up and we will come back with more coloring of this. I hope you guys have had a great day today, and I hope you guys are going to have a lovely Halloween. And I hope you come back for the next video. Stick around, subscribe, thumb up, tell me hi, leave a comment. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye!